fourth quarter. Ready when you are, sir.
All right, here we go.
Hey, welcome back to your Real Estate Power Hour right here on Fox Sports 910. I'm Jason LaFleche with Results Realty. Hey, get a hold of us anytime for all of your real estate needs here locally in the Valley. 602-369-4663. Take advantage of a lot of our radio show perks that we're offering out there for buyers and sellers. All you have to do is give us a call to learn more. 602-369-4663. Or visit our website at azresultsrealty.com. Check out Bessie, our moving truck that's free to all of our buyers and sellers for local moves. Sandy, how popular is Bessie?
Bessie's awesome. If you could find Bessie, go take a picture with her and you could win a gift card. And
you could. She's parked at the Lowe's parking lot right now at Queen Creek and Higley.
All right, well go take a picture with her. Where did they post that picture?
At selfiewithbessie.com. Go to selfiewithbessie.com. She even has her own website.
She's more popular than us.
There's some creative people out there that have taken some fun pictures.
Yeah,
right.
She's more popular than us, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
She's cool. But if you're moving, if you need to borrow the truck we do it for charities too. But nice. the most awesome thing is when you're moving to a different home, the last thing you need to worry about is a moving truck.
Right.
And here you can borrow ours. You don't have to bring it back at a certain time. It's very flexible.
Cool
She's
idea.
a big old truck.
Very cool.
So it's great.
It's available for charities and schools as well. So if you need, it's a 17-foot truck, good size truck.
Big truck. Easy to drive too.
Off the air, me and Sandy were talking. Just right to your point about getting a second opinion. You've got Thomas, a new buyer, was working with another lender. Got a bad feeling about some of the information that he was getting. We've talked to him. Came to my office. He's taking advantage of the new home advantage.
Yeah.
Perfect.
4.5%, no down payment. Can't beat that.
Yeah, that is awesome. I mentioned that to a lot of people, the whole no down payment thing, and they think they don't qualify because of one reason or another, because there used to be stipulations to a no down payment loan, or it was a really tricky loan. But I've learned through a handful of people that I've sent to you that it's a legit zero down loan.
Absolutely.
It's pretty awesome, and it's it's not hard to qualify for.
Right.
And it's not just for Queen Creek or it's not a USDA loan. You could use it in Gilbert. You could use it anywhere.
That's good to know.
Colorado, California, Arizona.
A great loan.
Josh, we're going to talk about Rocky Point in a minute. I know you want to get into that, but before that, let's get the 9-step system to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. So let's have a little roundtable discussion, shall we? Number 1, know why you're selling, but keep it to yourself. So guys, how many times have you heard people say, they just tell the potential buyer, I'm moving because, well, I'm getting a divorce.
Right.
So if you're a buyer, you're thinking, oh man, they have to sell. So I'm going to get a great deal on this property, right?
I gotta move out of state for a job.
Yeah.
Your host.
Yeah.
Right, true.
So please, number 1, don't reveal your motivation to anyone else that may use it against you at the negotiating table.
Smart.
Number 1. Number 2, do your homework before setting a price. So this is so important, Sandy and Josh, and you've heard us talk about it many times, is you just don't want to take a listing to take a listing if your seller thinks their $500,000 home is worth $1 million.
Right.
The worst thing you could do is grossly overprice it. So when there's people out looking at homes, typically buyers look at 15 or 20 homes. And if they see something that's just outrageously priced, they don't think that you're serious, and they won't even make an offer on it.
Is that hard conversation to have with somebody?
You have to have proof to show them. Like, you have to show them comps. It's not a hard conversation. It's a harder conversation when you look inexperienced because you're listing a home way overpriced.
Yes. And great point, because number 3 is do your homework. So sit down with your seller with the comps and do your homework. So if their home is distressed and it needs fixing up, then that's what you comp it against. You don't comp their home against fully remodeled properties. So you got to be smart, right, Sandy?
Right.
You do. Number 4, find a good real estate agent to represent your needs. Results Realty, that's it. Jason LaFleche, Sandy Betancourt, Alicia Rodriguez. We have just a small boutique firm to get you taken care of, and yes, we answer our phone, 602-369-4663. Number 5, maximize your home's sales potential. And what that means is first impressions.
Gotcha.
Okay?
You guys talk about that all the time.
We do. Make sure the landscape looks tip-top. The paint on the outside doesn't look faded, but maximize your home's sale potential before they even step foot in the door. Make it easy for your prospects to get information on your home. Number 6, So Sandy, we have our signs out there, contact information, it's all right there. But the main thing that we do, especially like on our Coming Soon campaign, we have the great signs out there that say Coming Soon so you can get info before they even hit the market. But we have all of the detailed high-res pictures on our website. How handy has that been, Sandy, where people can go to our site, get all of the info, and not second guess any of the info they get.
It's not even listed yet, and we've sold a handful of homes before they were listed because of the information we put out there.
Yeah.
So it's helpful for the seller who doesn't want a lot of people trampling through their home, and it gets everything done fast. So it's helpful for everybody. We like it.
Right. Know your buyer. So whether you're the buyer's agent or if you're the selling agent, this is something that I like to do, is I like to ask the buyer's agent, what's the situation with the buyer? I mean, do they have a home to sell? So there's some questions you can ask before you go to the negotiation table, and it's just more tools in your tool belt to be able to negotiate properly and just see what their motivation is in buying your client's home. Make sure the contract is complete. Sandy, you're all about that.
Yeah, nothing irritates me more than an incomplete contract.
We'll just leave it at that, right?
Yes, I can't even express that any further.
And the last one, number 9, don't move out before you sell. You know, a vacant home, you just don't see the dimensions of each room. It's tough to kind of get the depth perception. So, you know, and this is all assuming that your sellers keep the house tidy, they get rid of the clutter. But a nice furnished home that's set up and looks like a model home, as close to a model home as you can, really helps.
Or if you're moving out, leave some of your furniture behind and make it look nice.
Good idea.
People do that a lot.
Good idea.
So completely vacant home, tough to sell.
I don't
Just
think
hard
it's
to
tough
picture
to
stuff,
sell.
or-
It can be. It depends on the layout, too.
Right, the layout changes a lot of things. I mean, definitely a home that's staged or furnished does sell faster just because it feels more homely.
Right. So those are 9 steps to get your house sold quick and for top dollar. Josh, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you. Rocky Point.
Yeah, so, you know, a lot of us Arizonans, you know, take that 3-hour, maybe 4-hour drive, depending how fast you're going down to Rocky Point, get away, and hit the beach. So just, you know, I go down there probably 3-4 times a year. I love it. And I just want to talk about an interesting thing. It can, I would assume, only help our economy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people have been down there and seen, but they're building a cruise ship port.
Oh, yeah,
I heard about that.
Yeah. So if you go on there now, you'll see a big, huge, just like literally, to me, it looks like a rock jetty out in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
Right. So I've been curious about what's going on, how long it's going to take, all that good stuff. And lo and behold, right on AZ Central this week, Sonoran officials announced today that the Mexican government has pumped $13 million into the budget to finish the port by 2020.
It's going to be nice.
So yeah, I mean, and you know, I'm thinking about it from a standpoint of what relates to us, real estate. It's got to boost our economy. I mean, people that are gonna travel there. It's got to make the Arizona economy better. I can't think it was going to hurt us.
No question, because we're just a short drive to Rocky Point from literally Phoenix. I mean,
Right.
From your door to your destination in Rocky Point, you're 3.5, 4 hours.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's reasonable.
Especially when you get across the border. You can really push it.
You can. Although my wife yells at me all the time because it says like 70 kilometers, which is like half the speed that I go. There's no one out there.
No.
I mean, if you were going that fast, it'd take you 20 hours probably.
It doesn't say kilometers, honey. That's miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
But in all seriousness, I mean, it's got to drive a buzz of people. I mean, workers there. I mean, also just for that community, it'd be nice to see that community get a boost too.
I agree.
To their economy.
I agree.
Yeah.
Weather's great down there. Water's beautiful. Prices are right.
Yeah.
Do you go down there often, Sandy?
Not often now. I
Hasn't been-
should
it's
go
been a
more.
while?
I actually went more when I was in high school.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's changed a lot
I
since
know, it has.
then. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. We were
very-
talking off air about my friend that goes down there for Christmas, and
Mhm.
she passes out the
Yeah.
hygiene baskets to all the kids.
That's so nice.
That's cool.
Pretty cool way to
That's
spend
cool.
Christmas,
That's
I think.
awesome.
Hey, Sue, to all of our loyal Fox Sports 910 listeners, the Army-Navy game is next, live broadcast. Make sure you stay tuned for that. The longest rivalry ever?
In 1890, I believe.
1890.
A long time back.
It's going to be a great game.
Navy. I'm like a Navy.
Really?
I'm saying go Army.
I think Army's favored by about 3 points.
Knights,
My cousin went to West Point. Her and her husband got
Oh,
married
nice.
out there, and their theme actually was "Go Army, Beat Navy." was
There you
the
go.
loan theme.
There you go.
So.
Good times. Another show is in the bag. This is your Real Estate Power Hour. So from Sandy Betancourt, Josh Nostal, and yours truly, Jason LaFleche. We'll see you next week. Same place, same time. Say it with me. See ya. Oh, good show, you guys. Good show.
Good stuff. Good content. And I found my cord.
Thank you. I don't know if you did it now. Is it done?
Yeah, so post. Bam.